Hey friends, Martin here, host of Dad's Bedtime Stories, and before we begin tonight, I just wanted to let you in on something new. As a father, storyteller, and educator, I know how powerful and important reading can be. And that is why I've started turning some of my listener favorite series into full books. Many of you know that my Cards of Power book is out already, and I just released Wizardcraft 2.0, a polished and expanded version of the Wizardcraft adventure, following a character named Oliver, named after my son, as he's pulled into a digital world where he has to build a village, master magic, and face the Wizard King. So if you're looking for a fun way to get your kid excited about reading, check it out. You'll find the link in my newest episode, or just search for Wizardcraft 2.0 by Martin Gage. And now, on to the episode. Hello, friends from across the nation and around the world. I'm Martin, and you are listening to Dad's Bedtime Stories. And finally, I'm back making new stories today. Not 100% as far as my voice goes, but I think it's good enough. Hopefully you guys agree. Tonight, I was checking out SpeakPipe, and I came across this message.
Hello, my name is Ruth, and I was the one who requested the water park planet, and I really liked it. Thank you. Today, I would like a gingerbread planet where all the people and stuff need help to take cover for a giant icing hurricane, and then a sprinkle storm.
When I was looking for a spaceship episode to do today, I thought this would be the perfect one. So thank you, Ruth. Before we get started today, I just want to give a few shout-outs to some of my newest Patreon sponsors. Thank you, first of all, to Audrey and Tyler from Victoria. I really appreciate the support. Next up, thank you to Beckham and Peyton Odgers from Bismarck. I really appreciate that. As most of you know, we do have ads on the podcast sometimes. Patreon is really what keeps the lights running around here, so I appreciate every single donation. And if you join, you actually get a secret podcast feed that has no ads. So that option exists. Anyways, it's now that time again. Time to get as comfy as you can in that bed, close your eyes, and imagine yourself doing what the kid in the story does. You wake up as usual on Spaceship. You get up, stretch your arms and legs, and walk out to the main part of the ship. Good morning, Spaceship says. You look out the view screen and see that you're floating around a very beautiful and very colorful looking planet. What's that? You ask Spaceship. I believe this is some sort of gingerbread planet. Scans show that the primary life forms on the planet are made of gingerbread base. The trees and plants are primarily made out of gingerbread, chocolate, and candy as well. Even more interesting than that, the planet has regular storms which seem to drop icing and sprinkles rather than snow or rain. From the looks of the planet, it all sort of makes sense. From this high up, it mostly looks like the continents are covered in white snow, with little bits of color scattered throughout, of course. Well, there's no way we're not exploring this planet, you say. You grab a hold of the controls, press forward on the throttle, and steer down towards the planet. You blast through the atmosphere, dip below the clouds, and continue to drop lower and lower until you get a better eye on things. You fly over forests of trees that look like their trunks are made of chocolate and gingerbread, growing little candies from them. The ground and, the tops of the trees are all covered in white with rainbow sprinkles strewn throughout. You find a nice open spot to land and gently bring the spaceship down. Spaceship lands with a soft thump that you can feel in your feet, even through the floor. The ramp lowers down and cold air rolls in. Only the air is sort of sweet and spicy, like the smell of cookies cooling on a tray. You step outside and stop. Everything looks like winter, but your brain quickly realizes it isn't winter at all. The ground is white icing, dusted with sprinkles. When you shift your weight, your boots make a sticky pull sound like you're walking on the world's largest cupcake. In the distance, you see what look to be houses and towers. You're pretty sure they're made of gingerbread and chocolate. The roofs are dark and shiny, like they've been glazed. Windows look like they're made of candy. Then the paths are lined with gumdrops like little street lights. The trees surrounding you, they're made of gingerbread too. Or at least half of them are. The other half seem to be made of chocolate. No matter the type of tree, each one has cookie branches with candy hanging like fruit. Atmosphere, breathable. Temperature, cold enough to preserve baked structures. Scans show that the planet is highly edible. You crouch down and pinch a tiny bit of the snow or icing between your fingers. You touch it to your tongue. It's sweet and perfect. You stand and take a few steps forward, eyes wide, wondering exactly what you're going to eat first. A cookie branch off a tree, a giant piece of candy. The options are endless. And that's when you see something move. At first, you think it's just a shadow, but the more you look, the more it's clearly not a shadow. The movement's coming from behind a chocolate bark tree. A gingerbread person steps out. He's shaped like a cookie person with icing lines for eyebrows and a big frosting smile. He's a giant gingerbread cookie. There's really no reason that icing should be able to make a real mouth or nose or eyes, but somehow it does. He points at you dramatically and calls out loud and proud, "Run, fast as you can. Can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man." And then he starts running away. For half a second, you just blink. Then you shout, "Hey!" And your feet start running before your brain even finishes deciding what to do. The chase is on. You've heard stories of gingerbread men that like to run away, but you've never actually been in a gingerbread race before, or gingerbread chase, I should say. The gingerbread man sprints across the icing ground like it's normal pavement. He doesn't even sink. You sprint too, but your boots keep sticking and popping free. The gingerbread man glances back and laughs. "Too slow." You push harder, weaving between candied trees. A low branch swings by your head and you duck underneath it, smelling the chocolate as it passes. Ahead, The gingerbread man leaps over a caramel stream. It glows amber and thick, bubbling slowly like warm syrup. You almost stop to eat it, but instead, you continue the chase, jumping over top of it in a single bound. Spaceship lifts off the ground behind you, shrinks down into the size of a toy, and begins to follow. "Reminder," Spaceship says, "you do not have to accept every challenge shouted at you by strange alien creatures." "I do when it's awesome," you yell without stopping. The gingerbread man darts into a field of gumdrops. They're huge, knee-high, and they look like you could bounce on them. He hops from one to the next like they're little trampolines. You follow, and the moment your boots hit the first gumdrop, it launches you upward with a huge and sort of strange boing sound. "Whoa!" you shout, landing on another gumdrop, then another, bouncing like a pinball up and down. The gingerbread man is a blur ahead of you, zigzagging with perfect balance. You're laughing and chasing and trying not to bounce sideways into a candy tree. At the far end of the gumdrop field, you spot a bridge stretching over the deep canyon. The canyon walls are layered in what looks like cake, golden and fluffy cake, with thick frosting stripes between layers of dessert. The bridge is made of cookie planks tied together with licorice ropes. The gingerbread man races onto it without even slowing down. You race after him, and the moment you grab the licorice rope for balance, it stretches and sticks to your glove. "Ow," you mutter, tugging your hand free. The bridge wobbles under your feet, and you hurry across, trying not to look down into the cake canyon. Halfway across, a gust of sugary wind blows sprinkles past your face like tiny, colorful snowflakes. On the far side, the gingerbread man turns and runs backward, just long enough to grin at you. "Can't catch me!" That's when you stop running. You plant your feet on the icing road, your chest heaving from all the effort, and you lift your wrist. Your watch looks at you. You flip through the screens and press the button that activates your armor. The armor folds out of the watch, covering your entire body and giving you a sudden sense of power. It's time to end this chase. You lift off the icing road by simply thinking about flying and blast after the gingerbread man. The man looks up at you, surprised for the first time. "Oh no," he says as he takes off again, and now, flying high above the candy trees and above the gumdrop fields, you angle forward towards the little gingerbread man, easily following his path. There's no way he can keep up with the speed of your spacesuit. He tries to duck between some lollipop trunks, but you simply float over them. He darts into a chocolate tunnel, but you hover at the exit and wait. A second later, he bursts out, skidding to a stop right in front of you. Sprinkles and icing spray around his feet. He raises his hand dramatically like he's surrendering. "Ah, you caught me," he announces. You land lightly, boots touching the icing with a strange sort of thunk sound. You press your watch again, and your armor folds itself back into the watch. "Okay, but why did you run?" you ask. The gingerbread man just looks at you confused. Because it's tradition, of course. That is what gingerbread people do. My name is Gingy, the official runner of the gingerbread village. You blink. So you just wanted me to chase you? You ask. Yes, Gingy says. When a visitor arrives, one of us must run. If you catch us, you earn the reward. What reward, you ask? Well, we feed you. So the whole chase was just a dinner invitation? Exactly. A fun invitation. Oh, right. Where's the food? You ask. You are just in time for Festivus. Feast what? You ask. Festivus, Gingy says. It's our biggest celebration. We eat and give presents and sing and say, "Hooray, we did not crumble for another year." He turns and gestures towards the horizon. And there it is, the same village you saw before, made of gingerbread and chocolate. Candy lights sparkle through the streets. Gingerbread people move around carrying trays and boxes wrapped in what you can only imagine as sugar paper. In the center rises a gingerbread castle with chocolate towers and sugar glass windows that just catch the light perfectly. Follow me, Gingy says as he begins to walk. As you approach the village gate, 2 giant chocolate bars are standing upright like pillars. Gingy looks back and says, "Welcome to Gingerbread Village. Please do not eat the buildings without asking." You grin. Okay, I'll try. You step through the gate and the smell of cinnamon and chocolate wraps around you like a blanket. Festivus is waiting. Gingerbread Village feels a bit like a holiday card. A gingerbread kid runs by you with a peppermint scarf and almost slips on the icing ground. Careful, you say. The kid slides anyways, spins once like a tiny figure skater, and pops back up like it did it on purpose. Then, he bows, as if he's proud of the whole thing. Gingy leads you down the main street. The houses here are different shapes. Some look like cottages with little waffle-like roofs. Some look like tall chocolate towers with frosting balconies. Every door has a candy wreath of some kind or something like that. Every window has shutters made of chocolate. Spaceship just floats beside you, scanning the area. The village is structurally impressive. However, I am detecting some bite marks. Yeah, we try not to eat the village, but sometimes we get hungry, Gingy says. You pass a gingerbread bakery that smells so good your stomach makes noise. A gingerbread baker waves a frosting spoon at you. Festivus starts at the castle. Don't fill up. You soon reach the center of the village. The castle rises up like the biggest gingerbread house ever built. It has chocolate towers, icing trim, and sugar glass windows that sparkle like ice. A candy flag flaps on the top of it, red and green stripes made of fruit leather. 2 gingerbread person guards stand at the door, wearing little peppermint shoulder pads and holding candy cane staffs. Gingy trots up to them proudly. "Honored visitor," he announces. The guards look you over, then look at Spaceship. One guard squints. "Is that a talking metal turtle flying beside you," he says. "My name is Spaceship, and I am not a turtle," Spaceship answers. The guard nods as if that makes sense. "Welcome, not a turtle." They open the big gingerbread doors, and you step inside. The great hall is warm and bright. The floor is made of hard candy, which is both sort of smooth and shiny, and the walls are gingerbread with icing designs. There's a large table filling the room, covered in food, cookies of every shape, apples that look like they're made of caramel, peppermint, marshmallow towers, a chocolate fountain that bubbles a tiny little volcano. You take one step towards the table. Gingy pulls you into a seat near the front. "Special guest seat," he says. "You caught me fair and square." Gingerbread people fill the halls, chatting and laughing, some carrying little presents that are wrapped in that same sugar paper. A gingerbread leader walks to the front, wearing a frosting cape and a crown made of, well, candy. Gumdrops, you're pretty sure. The leader lifts both of its arms. "Welcome to Festivus," the leader calls, and everyone cheers. You cheer too, just because you want to fit in and everything like that. The leader continues. "We eat, we share, we give gifts, and we celebrate another year of not crumbling." "Not crumbling," the crowd repeats and cheers. You grin. I like this holiday. Gingy leans closer. "Wait until the feast starts. We have the best food." Your hands hover near a cookie platter. The leader raises one hand. "And now," the castle door suddenly bursts open, so hard they slam against the wall. A gingerbread messenger runs in, breathless, sprinkles stuck to his frosting hair. "Emergency!" he shouts. A hurricane is coming!" The room goes quiet. A sprinkle hurricane," he says. You hear a few sad groans. Gingy's icy smile droops. "No," he whispers, "not today." The leader stays calm, but you can see some worry in him. "How long?" the leader asks. "Minutes," the messenger says. "The wind is already turning. The gingerbread meteorologist says it's tingling as if it's coming right away." A gingerbread woman at the table puts a hand over her mouth. But it's Festivus." The leader steps forward. "Listen, everyone. Festivus is important. That is why we protect it. We secure the village, we secure the castle, then we feast." Gingy looks at you, his eyes wide. "Will you help us?" You stand up so fast your chair scrapes the candy floor. Yes, I will." Spaceship flies closer to you. "I will assist as well. I would prefer that the castle remains uncrumbled." Together, everyone rushes to the great hall. They begin grabbing large gingerbread and chocolate boards and boarding up the doors, boarding up the windows, and securing the castle in every way they can. Then they move on to the village. You run through the village streets with the other people. Again, you take large boards of gingerbread and chocolate and board up doors. You close all the shutters on the windows. You close the gates. And then you all run back to the castle. closing the large gates one last time. Inside, the gingerbread people use planks of gingerbread and chocolate to reinforce the back of the doors as well. And it turns out it's just in time. You hear the wind picking up. Suddenly, the whole castle starts to shake around you as it's hit with icing, sprinkles, and wind. "I sure hope this will hold," the leader says. "This feels like a very strong storm." The wind continues, the icing smacks against the walls, and the sprinkles pour down. That's when you hear it, a huge cracking sound. The front wall of the castle is starting to buckle. "I believe I will be able to help reinforce," Spaceship says. He flies over to the side. He glows a bright blue color and grows to his full size again inside the castle. The back hatch opens up, and a little team of robots flies out. They zip up towards the middle of the large castle wall and press against it. "What are those?" the mayor says. "Giant metal turtles?" Something like that," you respond. The robots press against the wall, and another robot floats in the middle, shooting a stream of icing. "I have specifically designed this icing to freeze in place and add structure. It should make things better than ever." With the crack filled with the new special icing, the robots move away until you hear another crack. They fly towards it, press against the walls, fill it with icing, and repeat again and again as various parts of the castle continue to crack. But soon, the wind starts to die down. The sprinkles slow, and the storm stops. I believe we have made it," the leader says. "Thank you, visitor. Thank you very much." The gingerbread people remove the reinforcements from the doors, moving the boards and planks of chocolate and gingerbread, and slowly they pull the doors open. Outside is now covered in icing, a lot more icing than there was before, as if you've just been hit by a gigantic snowstorm. And throughout all of the icing are sprinkles. The gingerbread children run outside and immediately start to play, forming the icing into snowballs or like icing balls and throwing them at each other, jumping down into the icing and making icing angels. You kneel down and take a scoop of the icing. You take another lick, and again you're amazed at how delicious it is. "Enough of that," the leader says. "We have a feast to enjoy." With that, all of the gingerbread people make their way back into the castle. You all sit around a large table and dig in, eating your fill of cookies and chocolate and gumdrops and mints until your stomach is as full as it possibly can be. "Well, everyone, this has been a very interesting Festivus, but thanks to our amazing village and our amazing visitor with the metal turtles, we have survived." The crowd cheers, clinks together glasses of liquid chocolate, and takes a drink. By the end of the night, you are entirely stuffed, as full as you possibly can be. Thanks, Gingy. Thank you, gingerbread people. This has been really fun, but I am super full, and I think I better go.
Well, thank you for coming. Return any time, the leader says.
Yeah, and next time you're gonna have to catch me again, and I'm gonna be ready for your metal suit thingy.
You leave the castle, and Spaceship flies in front of you. He transforms back to his normal size and opens the back hatch. You walk aboard, and the ship immediately lifts up off of the ground. You lay down on the couch, allow your head to hit the pillow, and you listen to the hum of the ship. Your eyes close, your body relaxes, and you sink down into the couch. With each breath, you sink a little bit deeper, and your mind begins to wander off to thoughts of new dreams, new adventures, and new delicious Festivus treats to come.